Before this, and before you opened the truck, when you got there and the container is closed and sealed, did you take any pictures so that you have evidence that shows that you found the truck locked with a seal? Did you take any pictures?
I didn't do that.
Why did you not do that as an experienced police officer who understands the chain of evidence?
No, actually, I was interested, or I was more concerned in what is inside the container.
Yes, we understand that.
Yeah.
Why did you not take a picture to show, so that you have evidence that shows that when you got there, you found this container locked with a serial number, and here's evidence of it before we open it? Why did you not do that?
I would say, Commissioners, that was an oversight from me.
Okay.
Can you please assist and take over? Because what is happening here is a chaos.
Okay, so I'm assuming then it means that he had informed his colonel of the chaos.
Yes,
And
that is
his
why
colonel calls your colonel.
His colonel phoned my office.
Yes.
You just told a lie for the sake of it. Ubuama kafela.
No, not really, Commissioner.
Do you not agree that it's fair when I say to you, you were trying to protect your colleague, Warrant Officer Mohana, by saying everything was in order insofar as how crime scenes should be handled? That's fair. That seems fair to me under the circumstances. Because one, you tell an untruth, and two, you then attempt to get out of that by saying, no, I was concentrating on what I found. But even that doesn't make sense. So what seems to make sense to me is that you were trying to protect your colleague.
No, I wouldn't do that, Commissioner.
What were you doing then? Telling a lie. What were you doing?
I do not have any explanation, but not that I was covering for him.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Controversial Podcast. In today's episode, I just want us to talk about the South African Police Service, the SAPS. I don't think we are safe as a country because police are also criminals. It's very difficult to trust police these days. I was just watching the Madlanga Commission and I am shocked. Actually, I'm not shocked. It is to be expected because there are so many illegal activities in this country. Our politicians are promoting it. Our officers, whether it's junior police officers or senior officials, I mean, all of them are very corrupt. There's always drug bust, but they know exactly that these drugs belong to them. Yesterday, I was just watching Pakula giving evidence in that commission. It's a shame. It's disgusting. He's stationed in Pretoria, but there he was in Johannesburg doing the operation in Johannesburg. And his excuse is that he's a national cop, but he knows absolutely nothing about his duties. It's very clear that him and Mahane were going to steal those drugs. There's no other explanation. General Khan is very dangerous. If I was an EFF supporter, I was going to question things. Why Khan is so close to Julius Malema? Why he's actually attending the EFF events? You are a top cop and here you are busy attending political parties events. What is your problem? Khan just framed those guys. Yes, they were going to steal those drugs. Feel like they're used to do this thing and they wanted to steal the drugs that belong to Khan. That is the only explanation, so he decided to frame them. That is why he called them Tsotsis. He's the biggest Tsotsi in that operation. Dumisani Khumalo, the crime intelligence boss, was right about Khan. He is somehow dealing with drugs. Let me say allegedly. Those allegations are true. He's somehow a drug lord, but I cannot explain it. It's just that we cannot prove it. The reason why General Mkwanasi could not charge him was because there was no evidence. Pakula and that guy, Mahane, are just criminals, and I feel like they've been doing this forever. And I don't understand why Pakula was there complaining about the ill treatment that he's receiving at work, and he says he deserves a promotion. He went for an interview and they didn't want to promote him. He said firstly they didn't want to reinstate him, and I don't know why the SAPS have weak labor relations specialist, because it was very clear that guy was just supposed to be dismissed. There was strong evidence that those guys were involved in criminality. Tell me how Pakula managed to win an appeal. Don't we have lawyers in the SAPS or labor relations specialist? That guy was on the wrong. He was supposed to be arrested. Why he was reinstated at work? I feel like we've got management that is clueless. They don't know their duties because there's nepotism at work. People hire their friends and family. That's why we're in this situation. SAPS is rotten. I don't want to lie about that. Pakula really tried to defend General Khan. He was just there to defend him, and the commissioners were like, "You're not gonna do that to us." When he said, "I know what cocaine is and I'm able to smell it," that was just a disaster. He's so incompetent. He was just acting like a fool there, knowing exactly that they wanted to steal those drugs, nothing else. He said he took the statement, but he couldn't complete a statement. He said it was very difficult to continue taking the statement. He also said he was going to allow Khan to see the informer. That informer wasn't even his informer. He doesn't even understand the procedures, does not know the policies. Khan cannot be trusted. He was recently arrested and apparently he's involved in some shady dealings, and it has to do with gold smuggling. He was arrested with a man from Durban. I know they are saying he's a businessman. I feel like that guy is just a criminal. Maybe they are smuggling gold, you'll never know. And I don't understand why they're calling that other guy a businessman. It's not only Khan that was arrested, it was Gadwa. The Gauteng Hawks head, Ibrahim Gadwa, was also arrested. Apparently, when that businessman was arrested, Khan actually was called and he said he knows that businessman from Durban and said, release him. And those guys did release that businessman from Durban. So it's such a shame that the hardworking police officers go to jail, especially if they report crime. Look at the suspended National Commissioner, General Fatima Semola. It's a shame, man. If you are fighting crime in the SAPS, they will arrest you. They will make sure that you are arrested. And the reason why they can't arrest General Mkhwanazi, they know that there'll be unrest, people will protest, definitely. So they are very scared to do so. And General Masemola did a great job by appointing General Mkhwanazi as the head of the organized crime unit. These drug lords won't be able to breathe because General Mkhwanazi is watching them. Share your views on this one. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you on the next episode.